Okay, so here we are back in my workshop, known in other parts of the world as a kitchen. So we're finished with the sunflower, and what I'm going to do is do some carrot seed now. But technically I need to clean this between. I'm not too worried going from sunflower to carrot, but if I was going from one carrot variety to another carrot variety, I'd want to give this a really good clean. Now, if I was going to clean this in a place other than my workshop, what I'd probably use is an air compressor, so you can really get in and get stuff really cleaned. It really blows stuff out really well. What I'm going to do here, here's a little challenge to open that up. So the main thing I don't want is seed contaminating the next lot, but dust is a problem as well. This is plexiglass, and so I actually need some microfiber cloth to wipe this. I'm going to kind of leave it, so I don't have one handy. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get in here and sort of vacuum out a little bit. There's very little dust in here, so I'm not too worried, but just clean it up before I head over into my carrot. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. It's good enough for this. Got background music now, hope you like that. Okay. So you see how easily we can close that back up, and it's ready to go. I really like this feature, so it's really a good upgrade. So now I'm going to do carrot, and carrot is a much lighter seed than sunflower. I've done some carrot tests on this already to varying degrees of success, but we're going to try it again. So as you might expect, because it's a lighter crop, it's going to need less suction. So instead of starting on a high suction, I'm going to start on a quite low suction. Just going to adjust the vacuum there. Sorry for the view of my midsection. And once again, I'm going to use this piece again to feed the carrot through. So one of the challenges I had with this and carrot previously is there's still some little sticks and twigs in the carrot, and those would jam in there and then it would block the seed. So it was a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm going to keep from the other section of my workshop, a little chopstick here, or seed unclogging device, as it's known in other parts of the world, just so I can push stuff through if it gets clogged up. I'll do the same thing here, just feeding it through with a measuring cup. And once again, like I said, in the future, we would definitely have a hopper there, so if things feed through automatically, maybe with a vibrating mechanism. Okay, so let's get our carrot seed here. Okay, so this is carrot seed that I've actually cleaned once with a different air column separator, and some of my other carrot seed I've cleaned with an office clipper, a fanning mill, which has worked really well. And this type of mechanism will be really good, I know, for separating carrot for grade. Once again, I just kind of need to learn how to better use the machine. So it's only my third run with it here. So this is Nash's Nance carrot seed, bred by Nash Huber in Washington State. It's my second or third time growing this to seed. This year I did this at UBC Farm. And this was grown in a mesh tent to isolate it from another variety and was pollinated by flies. That's a whole other project I won't get into quite right now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the vacuum, start feeding stuff through, and let's see what kind of results we get here with the carrot seed. Going to keep the suction way down here to start. I'm seeing some stuff go through to the other side there. Not a whole lot. with this one I do see some little bits going through. The trick with this method is I still see sticks coming through this way. So I'm going to turn it up a bit and just see how it goes there. I don't think this is the best method for separating sticks from seed, but it works really well for really light chaff. What's interesting with the lighter seed, some of it kind of gets caught in here actually. Okay. So taking a look in here, relative to what I have in here, I can see I have like more sticks in here, but I still have lots of sticks in here. So this carrot seed isn't quite at a point that I think it's ready for this. And where I think the carrot seed would be really good for something like this, for a machine like this, is once the sticks have been removed, we want to grade it by size. It was with carrot seed that I really started to learn the need for a good seal in here, because I can see little bits of carrot in here. And that's something that if I'm doing multiple varieties of carrot, I don't want to have any carrot seed left in here. That can contaminate my next batch. So when I open this up, slowly and surely, I want to be able to get in there and just move all these. And I can see I can get most of this out of here fairly easily. Hopefully with the air compressor I can just go through there really, really quick and get all that stuff out. A few little spots where it catches, but not too bad. So I had sealed it up pretty well in the beginning and still seeing pretty good results. Got my stuff sort of trapped down there still. Pretty small percentage. It's maybe 15% there, actually 20%. So a decent amount by weight and volume. Lots of sticks, but yeah, too much seed is going in there as well. So definitely have some refining to do. One modification I'm looking at is potentially creating like a barrier here, which is a screen. And so the seed would go through the screen and the chaff would fall through. So where a fanning mill is two screens supplemented by air, this would be mostly air supplemented by a screen. So just thinking of different ways to make it more useful when there's lots of chaff in here with something like carrot seed. So lots of work still to do to get to know this machine. Having it actually higher up with a stand and things underneath, it'll be easier to work with as well. So still a bit of work to do on that, but in general we can see it's working. We do have the separation. It's just a matter of how to fine tune it to make it most effective. So I'll keep you posted on how it goes with the sunflower. It's going to take several days to germinate that, and then we'll see what kind of results we're getting there.